It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know a preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season. And I think really what it boils down to, this is another great opportunity to have your players play in live, full contact, full competitive against another opponent. You don't get a lot of those opportunities nowadays in practice, and both these coaches want to take advantage of this opportunity here today.
Here comes a return from the 5. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles, and there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. So they've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they break through here on 3rd and goal? They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Now a timeout for injury. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the replacement for Joe Mixon, it's Zach Moss. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. On second down, here's Moss. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game.
So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Here's Moss. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The Bengals offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he will get into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it for the score.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. You and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have the first crack as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Slot man in motion right. Here's Browning. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Browning now. Open man is the tight end Sample. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Browning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Browning, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw, Browning. That one taken in by Burton. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Brown. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They put the tight end Brown in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down. So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here is 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it, and his guys are on top. It's 14-10. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Travion Williams. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Browning. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Right back to the fullback. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On the give, this is their fullback. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, out comes the punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Browning. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.